Hello everybody, welcome back to MLB The Show 23, playing through the 2023 season as the Seattle Mariners. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, if the Mariners are playing, you can catch a brand new game right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be notified when I post brand new videos every single day here on the channel, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., all the good stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully it's a good game. We're coming off a very weird sweep, maybe the ugliest sweep we've ever had of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And today we are starting a three-game series against the New York Yankees that'll take us through the end of May. The Yankees, just over 500 at 28-27. We are 38-15. Even though the offense has been anemic at times or even just largely inconsistent, we've still been able to muster wins, which has been good. We've made some nice comebacks. We've had some a couple of walk-offs here and there, but just, able to defensively, we're playing very well, and we're giving ourselves opportunities to make those comebacks, to feel confident that I can make those comebacks, to know that, like, hey, there's a shot here to do something. We're 9.5 games ahead of the Angels, Astros, and the Rangers, all of those teams with 29-25, 28-24 records. So we have a pretty good lead, 8-2 in our last 10 as we begin a brand new series here. Final 3 games of the homestand before we hit the road for kind of a weird little chunk there with like a bunch of days off. It's very odd. 3 games against Texas, 2 in San Diego, 3 in Los Angeles before 3 at home against Miami. And that is kind of just how it's looking there to start the month of June. But we are still in the month of May, and what we need to focus on right now is the 28-27 New York Yankees. Carlos Rodon is on the mound today, 5-3 with a 4.50 ERA, taking on Robbie Ray, 9-2 with a 1.69 nice ERA right here. So we'll jump into this game. We're going seafoam green because I love it. Open, partly cloudy, perfect. Robbie Ray. We are going to do our best to use this lineup all the whole way for this entire series because Tom Murphy's in because he's a left-handed pitcher. Okay, Colton Wong, we could probably switch out for Dylan Moore. Honestly, just give us a little extra righty bat. Haggerty is in as the DH. Fine, and we have one true lefty in J.P. Crawford, who will bump down in the lineup a little bit for like Haggerty. And then France can get swapped out with Hernandez. He has 99 power versus lefties. He's a good speed / power threat in this spot. .71. I have the power. Power's not really there. Probably a good 9-hole hitter. I guess you could throw Tom Murphy up there, 76. Actually, you could put Pollock. Suarez I feel like I played better with. If they bring in a right-handed hitter or a right-handed pitcher, I might be in a lot of trouble. Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3 as the lineup wraps around. But you know what? We'll make it work. Maybe could have left one lefty in there just in case. I guess I could substitute if I really needed to. Loading screen's always the best time to scroll down. Make sure you're subscribed. Have that bell rung. Get notified.
From the home
I mean, hell, even if I just show up in your subscription feed, that's a help to my channel. Thanks, everybody, so much, by the way. Blowing past 1,700 subscribers. That's been fantastic. As we enter game number 50, by the way, I was reading to my record.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive,
I can't do the math.
You want to make sure you can do whatever you can
game number
to get
54,
him
of
Get him
course.
as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Here he is, Robbie Ray, 9-2 in 10 starts. A 1.69 ERA, 64 innings pitched with 61 hits. 102 whip, And I
as a
missed the last
teammate,
couple of
you
stats there.
expect him, when pitching at home this year, to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to
Pretty
start
bad.
to see
Pretty
that
bad
translate
right
as well.
there.
Isaiah
Not a good start.
Kiner
Little
for left.
anxious.
The next to hit takes outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Hello? Have I played this video game before? France cannot quite get to it. Go with a little sinker there.
Tapped softly on the ground. On to France.
All right, and
One
there
up, one
we
down.
go.
Batting second, the third baseman, DJ.
Got to
Now
figure
it's
out
LeMahieu
and dial
up to
in
hit.
this
Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
fastball.
Singy DJ LeMahieu earned a pretty cool distinction when he
There
won
it
the
is.
American League batting title with the Yankees in 2020.
A little better. Left
He
at
became
4
the first
degrees
player
isn't
in the
exactly what I
modern
want to
era
see,
to win
but
a batting title in both leagues. Remember, he won with the Rockies the batting title in the National League in 2016. One down, base is empty. Fouled off
I got the
plate.
swing
They'll
that
do
I
it
was
again.
looking for.
Yeah, and when
but
he won that title with the Rockies, a lot of people thought it was the Denver effect and just the amount of base hits that you can get in Coors Field, but he proved everyone wrong.
LeMahieu checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not.
You know what? We'll go with a circle change here.
Out
And
towards
that
right
is
center
a
field.
pretty bad circle change. Not a great route
Snags it
either.
for the second out.
Somehow 2 bads make an out. We got 2 away here, top 1.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
2 out, space is empty. It's Aaron Judge now.
Here
Right
it is,
now, the
Aaron
leading
Judge.
RBI
They are
man
just
in the
piling
American
in the
League.
righties.
He's been huge this season.
He is tied for first on the Yankees.
That
Which is
one finds
pretty
the
wild.
zone. That's strike 1.
Stanton. Okay, that makes sense. That
On the
is
ground
a
to third,
terrible
and
sinker.
foul ball.
just one of those weird start here
comes
for
an 0-2
us.
to Judge. And that one in the air.
That was
center
actually
field.
kind of on me. I
Hernandez
thought I was going to
ranging
get.
after it. Makes
I
the
thought I was
catch
going to get
and a goal.
Julio Rodriguez, so I pulled the stick to the right.
It's the
And I
Yankees
think,
nothing. Mariners coming to
I
bat.
pulled the stick
You're
to our
watching
right,
Major
which
League
was
Baseball
Hernandez's
on
left.
the show.
And he like kind of went out that way. It was like boop, and then came back in. Plenty of time to make it. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. Here
Back
is a
at
look at
T-Mobile
their
Park, and taking the ball for the
starter.
Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Chris,
Rodon,
it's a little
Carlos
more common
Rodon.
these days, but still,
11 starts,
he's
a 5-3
strikeout
record,
per inning type of
4.50
guy.
ERA. He's pitched
Well, I hear you
66
about
innings.
the
He's given up
strikeouts.
64
A lot
hits,
more guys
16
striking
walks,
out
66
today, but when you
strikeouts,
consider
a
having the ability to get that strikeout,
1.21
particularly
whip.
when you needed a man on third, less than
Even
2
with that
out
high ERA, not
situations
a-
where,
not a
maybe
very
you're
high
not
whip.
A real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff. in
Now,
a
we have
big
been
spot,
struggling
I think it's
against
real critical, and he's
some of
got
these
it.
high, low, like mid to high 90s pitches, and we see a 98 mile an hour on the top side, 4-seam fastball, a slider at 88, a circle change at 88, a 12-6 curve at 82,
Here comes a pitch.
and hopefully
Julio Rodriguez.
I can
Stands in
figure it out here.
Takes ball 1 low. And a pitch. Just missed.
Okay,
When
couple
you
of
get ahead in
good
the
takes
count,
here.
There's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
No reason to swing. No reason to swing.
That one misses.
No reason to swing.
Solely
Made that
off
one
walk.
pretty easy.
They'll just
If
get
he
him
went
apart right
anywhere
there,
near
4-pitch
the top
walk,
side of that
and
zone
guy at the
and
plate
made it
trying to help
tempting,
him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter.
I probably would have
Checks
gone
over
for
to
it.
first,
And that was what I was
safely.
super worried about, was like a circle change or a 12-6 curve that looks good up here and then drops away out of the zone.
And that's in there for strike
That's
one.
fine. Not gonna do a whole lot with it.
A
I'm looking
former
up.
All-star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next pitch in the dirt.
He's going
and the
with
count is
the
1-1.
This is
the
one of those
pitch out, that
situations
kind
the
of quick
infielders
pitch
have to pre-plan
situation.
and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering misses.
He is 7
and a
pitches
count,
in,
2-1.
and 6 of them have been balls.
In the air, left side.
That's probably
And
a
makes
ball.
the
Good
grab.
timing on it,
And
which
there's
is
one down.
kind of nice to see. Small victory there.
Batting third, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Rodriguez
He's
stands at
figured it
first
out a
with
little
one
bit
out.
here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I don't really want to leave it in the umpire's hand.
Kicks and deals. Gonna
That's
count
outside.
1-2.
Really lucky to get a piece of that one. Bad swing.
The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out.
Not terrible contact there, but
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Second in the American League in home runs.
pretty good timing on the 12-6 curve. That's a
First
12-6 curve. I
offering
gotta
is
crush
fouled
that.
off.
Now, if he's going
Damn
to
it.
steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Oh, and he slipped out of his hand.
Follows
Look at that,
the
a stolen
transfer.
base.
No throw.
A stolen base. And it was not good.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
That
Cold
is
night
the
like tonight,
pitch.
Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
Now this ball is down.
Stolen base is going to come in handy as we're going to
And they'll
score a run.
It's 1-6.
2-out damage.
He wasn't
Eugenio
afraid to hit with 2
Suarez.
strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
I was definitely late on that steal, by the way. I was kind of waiting. If you hold LT to, like, do everybody, it gives
So
you,
two
like,
down,
a little
and here's the
vibration
first
to be like,
baseman,
hey,
Ty France.
now we're ready to
One of
go.
the stars in the
And
win yesterday, as he had
even
3 hits.
even as I
That's in
felt
there.
that vibration, he had
Strike
already
one.
started his wind-up, so. Turns out stealing bases every once in a while, good for you.
The pitch. And misses inside.
Making him throw a lot of
Working a
pitches
little
here, which
harder
is
in this
good
first
stuff.
frame than he anticipated.
And he deals.
Oh.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That misses the zone. 2-2. And there's the ball.
Probably a bit of a
RBI
mistake
spot
to
here. Just gotta
leave
stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in
Suarez
motion,
and
so something
France
in the
back to
gap
back.
should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is
Okay, I
ball
lost
4.
the
Not
track.
what he
That was a
wanted to do
3-ball
right there,
count.
Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. In the air to left center. Hicks is there for it.
Damn. Just early
He's
on it.
there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up one
Okay,
run
well,
on the RBI
hey,
single. It's
Pick
an
up a
early
Reby single, get a
1-0 lead.
stolen base. And that was off of a walk too. So a walk to a stolen base. Maybe we try a little bit more.
And welcome back. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Now we're feeling it a little bit more.
With the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at
Sinker
USC.
is not looking
Next
good
one
today.
is off the plate, and the count even 1-1.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
And he handles it himself for the out.
And those two guys play on the same team.
Here
Two
comes
dudes with
Gleyber
just
Torres.
ridiculous
Didn't
exit
play in
velocity.
Last night's game. A little breather for him. Ball one there.
Oh my gosh, that is strike one. Hello, sir.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
I don't know if I want to go back to back on the sinker. Maybe we'll try a
1-2 now.
four seam. Oh, that was a bad four seam.
2-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Probably not great with the opposite hand of the batter.
The left fielder.
Oswaldo Cabrera, the next to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
It's another really bad sinker. Like just a terrible sinker.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Strike one. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, you watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that. And you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
We're going to go right back to it. That was not where I wanted that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that's down and
That's the
away.
best sinker I've
Good
thrown
take.
all day. Do I try to just bury something?
And
There we
down
go.
on
Okay.
strikes.
Slider
That
actually
ends the
worked in my
frame.
favor that time. I don't think I buried the last
Left
one
for the
enough.
Yankees, still
Give up the
behind
one
by
hit,
a
but
count of
no
1-0.
big deal. We're going to need some help. We can't just be going like 8.5 or 8 innings or whatever it is with just one run.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Rodon
So see
back
where he
to
wants to
work.
go lefty-lefty?
There's a strike.
Usually where I set up. But when I, even righty-righty, I tend to set up here. But righty-lefty, or lefty-lefty, damn it, I like to go kind of low and away.
0-2 now. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Got a
one
piece
away.
of it, but easy catch there.
The catcher. Tom Murphy.
This is one of those kind of games where I don't know that it's the
Murphy
worst thing in the
now.
world to
Good
let him kind of
power.
linger.
Not great in the OBP department. Going on.
Just
Well,
blew it
threw
right
that
by me.
fastball right by him gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think: is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Oh,
Swing and a
no.
miss, and it's 0-2.
Oh, boy.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter,
I
even though he's behind in the
am
count.
right back to where I
Cuts on it
struggled.
and misses. That's a strikeout. Some
Too
high
late.
cheese for strike 3. Here's Dylan Moore. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes a
Under
nice
it and
grab and a
still
full
late.
sprint. And the inning is over. Mariners go down.
I mean, I got to put
quietly there,
together
leading
better
1-0.
innings than that. And obviously, it's going to be very difficult for me, who is just so aggressive and inconsistent at the plate, to put together back-to-back 20-pitch innings or whatever. But I mean, with how many righties we have in the lineup,
that one fouled off. Higashioka in his 5th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Oh, and 2 now. The other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Poor decision on my part. Only his 3rd double of the season.
And somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good relay in there. I don't think they have a single left-handed hitter in the lineup. So I'm going to have the advantage when I get to the bullpen.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Maybe they have one.
His first time. And there's the strike.
Sinker not in a great location. Very hittable.
And it's 1-1.
Does not like the top side
and
there.
A runner at second.
Slider's all but negated.
That one misses.
That's a strike. Are you serious? That's a 3-pitch strikeout. That sucks. All right, here we're just gonna kind of bury this one in.
Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. We're tied at 1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the...
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, and they got him.
They got it. We got him. Wow. That is surprising. That was a pretty rough pitch. It was a little high.
Got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
It looked pretty bang. I'm actually surprised he was out. I mean, that was a 3-pitch strikeout right there.
The 1-0.
In that last at-bat.
Fouled off down the right side.
It's 2 missed calls. They're
really
right there.
Hitter, but as well defensive versatility.
And it's not 50-50. Those are strikes.
Winner of the Gold Glove award that went to a utility player. He won it in 2022 in the American League. The 2-1. Foul ball.
Yeah, Boog, that year, 35 games at first, 41 at second, and 47 at third. This guy's just got so much versatility, but a great hitter as well. You know, both you and I were surprised the first time that we were kind of up close and around him of how tall he is. He's 6'4".
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he grabs it foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next pitch just misses. And that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me,
I want
yes,
to
I
bury
think I could
that
draw
low.
one. Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was
And knuckle curve actually in a much better spot than I realized.
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Stanton in the box now. Takes strike 1. 0 for 1 so far.
And because of the dude's terrible strike zone, I dropped that four seam that was very hittable.
Next one misses, and that is ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Bounced up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time.
So we get out of it, give up the one run. Not super thrilled with it because the run that came around to score should have been a three-pitch strikeout. Real good throw by Rodriguez. Probably should have been more aggressive to the ball.
Bottom of the inning.
That might have made for a closer play at the plate.
The wind of the pitch. Rodriguez measures
kind of pitching around him here.
230 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The lefty, the 1-0. Bounce to the right. Torres handles.
Good, but late.
Throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the Mariners DH, Sam Haggerty. Haggerty, 28 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Sliced hard, but
so late
Some
on
guys
these
don't like not being able to
fastballs.
play defense because it helps him to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Next pitch inside. The count now 2-2. Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Cabrera under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
Okay, that's a strike.
Hernandez.
Fucking
batting for
idiot.
the second time, and that's strike one. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Oh,
Bounce to
no.
third.
Actually surprised that was a
Into
four-seam
Donaldson's
fastball
glove.
and that I was
Three
that
up,
early
three
on.
down, inning over. And 1, 2, 3.
I'm coming apart. We had
Still
one
tied,
bright spot.
1-1.
We have one hit that knocked in the run. Otherwise, it was a walk and a stolen base.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Here's Gleyber
The
Torres.
second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Ray back to work. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired.
I did not get off to a
from
great
Aroldis
start
Chapman
with
back in 2016.
Robbie Ray.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Not getting the swing and miss stuff that we're used to.
In the air, right side. Hernandez settles underneath it.
Bailing me out here
Pulls
with
it
some
down, and he makes the
not
catch.
great at-bats.
And there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Josh Donaldson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ripped to short. Whips it to first.
That might have just
And
saved
they
his
take care of
outing.
Donaldson for the out.
That
And
third
that'll do
inning
it.
was
Down in order,
pretty
Golden
brutal
Yankees.
pitch count
Score
wise.
remains tied 1-1. Back in Seattle, bottom of the fourth, down to third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio
Pitch.
Suarez.
Fall
That's
off
that swing.
foul.
That's late, I'm sure. Wow, early.
The 0-1. Way
Oh,
out
it
front for
was
strike
what I was
two.
kind of
Well,
looking.
these
Jesus.
Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses. Two
Okay,
balls,
there we
two
go.
strikes.
Battle back into the count a little
Sometimes
bit.
all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And
Got
the
under the
leadoff man
glove. I
aboard.
thought for sure that was an out. I was early on that slider, so I pulled it a little bit further to the
Great
left.
swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know.
Further out of his reach than I realized.
And the batter now, Ty France. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
I wanted all of that. That was a
Lead
power
runner to
swing.
second, so 2
That was a
and nobody
power
out.
swing.
Hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap
I
about the way
was
he got
early
that
on
one
it.
through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, no outs. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners.
Too aggressive.
And he swings
Too
and
aggressive.
misses, and it's 0-1. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-1.
I thought that was going to be an out as well. We are getting some bounces to go our way. It might be worth kind of throwing in a bullpen game a little bit, just
JP
because of how
Crawford
many
gets a chance to
right-handed
hit.
hitters they have. Anything other than the double play here with Crawford. That's a bad swing.
And first off,
That's
ring
way
is fouled
inside.
off. And a pitch. Popped in the
I'm
air
okay with
left
that.
side. And the infield fly is called.
It's a slider inside. It's all right. It's okay. I'm sorry, J.P. Crawford. Look, the important part is it
Alex
wasn't the
Tom
double
Murphy.
play.
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Murphy.
Ball one, no strikes. Runners at first and second with one gone.
It's going to take a real deep shot to get France home. However,
Pitch
that
misses
same
there.
deep shot,
2
same
balls,
kind
no
of deep
strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely
deep
has
hit
the advantage in
could
this count
get
with
Pollock all
runners
the way
on.
around
Look
as
for him to
well,
be
so.
aggressive on this next pitch.
And now
Too
balls and a
aggressive.
strike.
Too
Spin rate's
aggressive.
outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that one wrapped foul. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees
I mean, just
1.
disgusting. We get so lucky and just not able to do a goddamn thing with it.
Back at T-Mobile Park.
And he's
now the
just
catcher
slow
comes up
enough
to hit. Kyle Higashioka.
to not be able to get there.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It's such a bad swing. Those high fastballs, for whatever reason, are just giving me so much trouble.
Good eye
I'm
right
constant.
there.
I'm looking for it, and I'm going like, this is it. This is the frickin'.
The wind and the
This is the
pitch.
12-6 curve that missed. This is the circle change that missed.
Getting a little
That is maybe the
frustrated
most
with the strike
unreal
zone.
strike I have seen in this game.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And a swing and a miss.
Bottom of the circle change.
Now
All
1
right.
away.
Well, that's
We're about
always
to hit the
key
third go
to
through on this
effective
lineup.
Pitching is getting ahead in the count, and as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the
We had
zone.
2
Guys
on with
become
nobody out,
defensive,
and then a
all of
pop-up with
sudden,
Crawford
the
and a
that
double play with
starts to get
Murphy.
Really wide, and what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Aaron Hicks. That one's in there. 0-1.
Sinkers have
this
not
has
been
always
great.
been the better side for Aaron Hicks.
Sounds like Aaron Hicks is a switch hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Pollock makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Thankfully, he swung at that again, just right.
0-1.
5 degrees to the right.
Two down, nobody on.
1 ball.
Pretty bad knuckle curve right there. Not even close to attempting a
Battling
swing.
here as he fouls it away.
Sinker that doesn't look very good.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch stays alive.
Fouled it off.
No, that's
Damn
a
it.
pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him. And
Got him
good
with the
work
knuckle
there as he
curve.
gets
It
a
was another
1-2-3.
pretty ugly pitch.
3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half
So
of
what
the
do we
fifth
do
coming
here?
up.
We're
It's
about
the
to get into the
Mariners
third
2
go-round of
and
this
the Yankees
lineup.
1.
We're not putting them down super easily.
We head to the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off
And now for
the
Seattle,
Mariners,
Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here comes the pitch. This
Oh my
one
God.
popped up. And there's one down.
Fucking late. I don't know why
Back to
I'm
the
swinging
top
at
of the
that.
Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time.
What the
2
fuck
up,
am
2
I
down.
doing? What am I
And
doing?
stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I'm
Well, this is
driving
the type of
myself
hitter you want
nuts
up in
up
this
here.
situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And a pitch. That clips a corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
There's a swing and a drive.
Sam Haggerty! Perfect for a no-doubt home run. Here's
His
that
first homer of the year,
75
and they
power,
had a
or
run.
whatever it is
It's
against
3-1.
lefties that we've been looking at. Hey! Finally got one right where I was looking for it, and I did not miss. That would have been a real frustrating one to not be able to pick up, but best possible result.
Knew
Push
what
this
pitch he
lead out
wanted
a
to
little
hit.
bit further.
Spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Pretty abysmal start to this inning with 2 quick outs.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Seattle,
70
Teoscar
power.
Hernandez.
Good contact.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Can we do it again?
High fly ball down the left field
think
line.
that's-
Cabrera settles
God,
underneath
doesn't have
it.
enough. It's
He's got
good,
it.
but too
And
far
that
off
is
the
out number
inside
3.
of the bat.
Solo
And, you know,
blast
hey, we get
adds
one
to the
good swing, and then
Seattle
it's
lead.
disaster.
And this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Okay, so I did not put anybody up in the bullpen. I think maybe we use some of our higher rated arms here.
Top of the 6th inning.
Leading
And
off for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMay.
these two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. And that's in for a strike. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the big fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the big fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field. Next
God
offering
damn
is
it.
down low. Upstairs.
I've been really good with that circle change, which is odd. And then that one just... You could see the yellow kind of peeking out.
The pitch.
And then it was early and...
And now it's filled up.
Ray,
Should
where
get a
is your
pretty good pitch
command,
to
my
hit
guy?
here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. Caught him looking.
Wow, got him looking. Thank God.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Judge in the box here. Lets that one go.
98% and like real good timing. Ball.
That's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Out there to center. Rodriguez heads towards it. And that quickly 2 away.
So if everything's clean from here, which is saying a lot, and this is just to kind of prep myself for later.
Now.
These are going to be your final 3 batters of the game.
Stanton in his 14th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that one hit to first. France tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag.
That actually went surprisingly well.
Stanton for the out. Third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time.
This is a series that I would like to do well in. I'd like each of the games to be competitive. I don't want to lose anyway, or any of them, because I want to win all the time forever. 162-0, baby.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Domingo Germán.
Domingo Germán coming in here, right-handed pitcher. And this is going to really take away my advantage.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Couple of singles, a ribby, and a run for Suarez today.
I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
12-6 curve at 83, a 4-seam at 95, circle change at 88, sinker at 95.
Is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Sinker's at
And
93 late.
Is fouled off. Suarez goes 5
His
feet,
4th best
inches,
pitch is what he's leading off
31 years
with.
old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fouled off left side.
Some of the
This
players in the history of the game
speed
were born in
difference could be a
Venezuela,
real
one that finished
pain.
with
That was
500
right
plus home
on the
runs,
money, too.
3,000 plus hits and a triple crown.
And 1-2.
So we get through the probably the most dangerous part of that lineup.
Next offering is fouled back.
But this is a series that I'd like to be competitive in. Ooh, wow, lucky to get a piece of that. Just because they're closer to 500. We've struggled when it's come to teams that are a little bit better,
Foul ball, he stays
at least record-wise. And we've
the right-hander deals.
piled up a lot of wins against teams that we should be beating, but some of them have been really difficult. Froze me. Absolutely froze me. I was looking 12-6 curve the whole way. He's not throwing that as much as I thought he would.
Now for Seattle, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. Germán, in his 5th season, he throws a curveball, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Oh, god damn it, this 12-6 curve. I'm setting up so low in the zone.
The 0-2.
It's a good take.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting ready to go. Number 97 getting loose as well.
Setting up low does look just so...
And delivers outside.
So tempting.
And a curve misses outside.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground to the left.
Early on the 4-seam.
LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
I think we're going to have a very interesting stretch of games here. Starting with this Yankees team, we'll be facing the Angels, the Padres, Texas, who's given me trouble in the past. I think that the 9.5 game lead we've had is going to come in handy.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
I'm swinging freely here. Really bummed I missed that 12-6 with
Righty
Suarez.
delivers. Now he breaks his bat. And he picks it up in foul territory. Right-handed reliever. And that's downstairs and outside.
See it a little bit
What
better.
you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next
That's
offering
fine.
is fouled back. 2 outs. Oh, he hit him.
Oh, and he plunked him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Plunked me, and it
He
might
had
be
2 strikes on
J.P.
him,
Crawford.
And he hit him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
That misses. Ball 1.
Oh, Sean,
And
no,
there's a
no,
foul
no.
ball. Fly ball down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Pollock around third.
That
He
was an
scores,
absolute
and they're up
disaster.
by 3.
I don't know why it took so long to get everybody going.
Pretty much split the zone down the middle.
Honestly,
and
should have
those
been
are the
just
ones
sending
where you
everybody
gotta make them
anyway.
pay.
2 outs. And that is why I don't dive. Probably should have been a triple, but a ribby knock for J.P. Crawford. Not the way I thought I was going to get it, but I will take it. We are getting some bounces here in this one. 12-6 curve late on it.
Mariners.
Oh,
This one
Sean.
popped up.
Really
Foul
late
ground
on the
first
sinker.
base side. And that is that. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
I'm actually genuinely surprised that I did not just start sending people, just in case.
Top of inning number 7.
So we do
Here
put
is
on one
Gleyber
more.
Torres.
The second baseman.
We are working the third
Ray
time through
back
this
to
lineup.
work. Line drive, speared at first.
This team has been very swing happy.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
If we can save the
stepping in now
bullpen
for
a
the
little bit.
Yankees. The Yankees looking to rally.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this
I'd
one.
love for both
Over
of those
70%
pitches to split
first
the
pitch
difference.
strikes.
High
Oops.
fly ball, right field.
Wasn't sure if that was going to be who
Puts
that
the
was going to
squeeze on
be.
it, 2 away down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And up next for New York, Josh Donaldson. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. So he gets
Doubled up on the
base and keeps
fastball.
it going.
Doubled up on the fastball, I should say. And not great.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. There's a strike.
That's an awful sinker.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Not a great
Yanks
at-bat.
lead
Got a
one,
generous
and
call
they
there
trail
on
it
the strike,
4-1.
which I think forced that swing on pitch number 3. Even with kind of seemingly just kind of weak contact, it was almost an opposite field home run.
Ready to go
Gross.
for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
We do somehow manage to put up a 20-plus pitch inning
The pitch.
in this one a second time.
That clips the corner.
That's fine.
0-1.
Oh,
Swings and misses.
yes. I'm guessing
that
that
is
was
strike 2.
somehow too late. Jeez Louise.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see it.
So I think we're going to actually change the strategy here. No, wait, hold on. Warm up, warm up. We'll schedule Seawald into the game.
Kicks and deals.
1 and 2.
Tap softly third base side.
Really
A
early.
swinging bunt. Throw to first is in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Next pitch is popped up. Donaldson makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And takes low for ball 1.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Okay, that's an alright swing. Fouled it away. Super early on it.
Next pitch is outside. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Just a slow ground ball this time. Torres fires over to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Nobody left for Seattle.
It's been a weird game.
As they hold
Really
on to a
weird
4-1
game.
lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the
Bringing in
mound to
Paul
start
Seawald.
the
We
inning.
have a
Paul
backup
Seawald.
just in case.
He's pitching
We'll
on
get
2 days
Munoz
rest.
warmed up here in just a moment. We're going to switch to right-handed hitters, or right-handed pitchers, excuse me, and that should be at least a little helpful. So you take a look at Seawald's stats. Have not felt great pitching-wise today, just throughout this entire game. A lot of stuff to the right, left 5 degrees, inconsistent.
It's Aaron Hicks now.
Leading off.
Of course, Aaron Hicks,
The center fielder.
the switch hitter.
And a pitch.
Hit.
And it's fouled away.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Oh, slider did not bite in quite as much as I wanted it to.
Hacks and
There we
misses.
go.
It's a strikeout.
There we go.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Almost made a stop
Here's
right
the
there.
shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next one just misses. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
LeMahieu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. And
Can't
this
believe
is
how well
still
this
a
plan has actually worked
4-1
out.
ball game. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 97.
And as relievers go, he's
No,
not a big
that's it. No, they
strikeout
don't even
guy.
have his name in
Tries
the
to
thing.
force weak
Number 97
contact,
comes
so
in here.
Command and execution are huge for him.
Marciano? No, that's not right.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Seal?
With this kind of lead, he can
Mariners.
swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Either way, 95 on a four-seam, 83 on a circle change, 81 on a slider.
Jack swing went around. Slider right there. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking.
Ooh,
And there's one away.
man.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
That one ripped. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one
A
away.
little late on the 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Everything came together for him.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Warm up. Schedule in the game. Yes.
And now here is Ty France. Strike one.
I don't even think the ball was in frame on that previous pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Suarez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The punch
Got me
out
with the
there,
circle change. That
and
was...
there's 2 down. A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners.
A.J. Pollock.
Now fly ball to right center. This looks like extra bases. Suarez coming home. He'll score, and they're up by 4.
Okay, now we don't have a save situation to worry about here.
Really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Probably early on that.
Next to hit,
I sold out low. Oh, wow, that was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Interesting.
That one's in there, 0-1.
I thought for sure I was going to be a little bit early on like an off-speed pitch, but I sold out to the low part of the zone, and
Now 1-1.
it benefited me.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Torres.
That was
makes
not
the
good.
play, and
So
that
we are not
is
going to
the
change
third out of
pitchers.
the
It's going to
inning.
ask for the
They
prompt.
get a run on 2 hits,
Not a
no
great,
errors, and a man left. Through 8 full.
not a
It's
great
the
show.
M's
However, we have
5,
scored
and the
5 runs in
Yankees
our 8
won.
tries, which is good. That is a solid offensive output from at least a consistency standpoint. So we will sit him down. We will warm up Matt Brash again. Matt Brash going to get injured here in a minute, I bet.
New
And
pitcher
we'll
for
bring
the
in Penn
Mariners,
Murphy.
Penn Murphy.
No save
He pitched
opportunity for him.
yesterday, and we'll see
17
him once
games.
again.
He's got 9 holds with a 1-0 record. 22.1 innings pitched and has a 3.22 ERA. I guess I probably could have left Munoz up. Murphy's fastball is not as fast as I thought it was. It's Matt Brash. Matt Brash was the man I was thinking of.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Murphy, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Clips the corner, 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
1-1.
That one in there across the
Back
letters.
to 85. Just slow him down with a little slider outside.
Pitch. Swing and a
Boom,
miss.
swing and a
Struck him
miss.
out.
All the way down to
Slider got him for strike
77
3.
on that one.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Torres stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next one misses,
darn,
and the
darn.
count is 2-0. And the righty deals. There's a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. And
God, I'm
on
looking.
strikes.
Mariners win
Ball
5-1 to open up the series on a positive note. Hey, look at that.
Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7
That's
games
good stuff.
in a row,
I mean, we got
there's been
really
some luck
lucky
and there's been
with
some
some with some of the
play.
plays.
I think you get to this point, you
But hey,
start to look
I think
at,
there's
can we
enough in there
double?
that's a
Make it
solid
double
victory.
digits. Make it
We
2
did get lucky
touchdowns.
with the
Make it
bobble off
14.
the glove. We got
5-1
lucky
is
with the
how it
dive
ends.
and miss. They rolled
For
all the
Chris
way to the wall
Singleton and our
and allowed
entire
me
crew
to
here at
even have
MLB
runners
The
stop
Show,
at first
thanks
and
for
second.
stopping by.
And
I'm
that
John
ball rolled
Shelby.
for so
Talk
long
to you
that I
soon.
was able to get them restarted and get all the way home for a Ribby double 4. What's his name? J.P. Crawford, my man. Haggerty with the no doubt. Perfect on the 4-seam fastball. Up in the zone. Here's the Crawford Ribby. A good swing by Pollock to drive in a run late in this one. So took the save opportunity out of the hands of Munoz, which is fine. Robbie Ray gets to win number 10. He is also your player of the game. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned on his line. Carlos Rodon, he gets the loss. He only gave up 3 in 5 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, struck out 1, walked 2. That one of them led to a steal, and then I was able to get him around with an Eugenio Suarez single. He scored twice. Eugenio Suarez did 3 for 4 with a ribby to go along with those 2 runs. J.P. Crawford 1 for 4 with a double and a ribby. Sam Haggerty 1 for 4 with a solo shot, and A.J. Pollock 2 for 3 with a double. Knocked in 2 and scored once. Kyle Higgy. Oh man, I heard it earlier and I was like, oh, I can do it, and now I can't. We held the Yankees to 5 hits. Higashioka, I think that's what it is. Higashioka with 1, Judge with 1, Torres with 1, Donaldson with 1. And we're able to hold this high-powered offense to just 1 run. and it was a kind of a garbage run. Led to a weird hit, but because the strike zone was so bad for that at bat, it felt unearned, pretty bad. But come away with a win. First time we scored more than 3 runs in a game in a few days, and it's been over a week since we've scored over 5 runs in a game. But it's a good start. If you take a look at the scorecard, it's exactly like what I want to see. You have 1 in the first, a little string there in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then 1 extra one in the 8th. Takes the save situation out of the hands of Munoz, but that is all right. Bring in another guy. I probably should have left him up, but I didn't, and it's all good. We're going to simulate 2 tomorrow. Garrett Cole on the mound. He is 3-4 with a 3.33 ERA. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound for the Mariners. He is 4-3 with a 3.20 ERA. A little bit of luck, but there's some solid stuff in there. Thankfully, we use the luck to our advantage. Probably could have done a better job of taking advantage of, we had runners on first and second with nobody out and then did nothing with it. But we get a diving play that got missed, and we got a play off the glove that was able to let us manufacture some runs. It was helpful, but defense played super well. Didn't really get into any super big jams or anything. I think there was maybe a runner on second with nobody out at one point, and we were able to work around that. Good enough there for a win, and not just because I got a win. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. That one felt good. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, for more MLB baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus 6 p.m. Pacific time is when the games post. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying them. If you're not, I'm sorry. If you are, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow for Game 2 against these dastardly Yankees. Good sports, and go Mariners.